My name is Jeannette, and came my first visit on June 3rd last year. I was diagnosed with breast cancer in May before I came here. And I had breast cancer, the same breast, in 2001. I had a very simple lumpectomy and radiation. I came through the radiation fine, not even burning. So I always say that was my walk in the park, but this time I'm not, as lucky, I guess, or blessed. But anyway, when I came in to see Dr. Nezami, my sister more or less begged me. She had found him in the computer years before. So I said, okay, I'll go to the appointment. And I have to say, it took me about 5 minutes of talking to him. And I thought, this man, when he looked at me and said, had you came here in 2001, you wouldn't be here now. And so I started, I did extensive lab, and 10 days later I did more lab, and you continue to do lab after so many treatments, the hyperbaric and the different infusions. And I started my journey. I started to Stanford. He recommended that I have my surgery there. But of course, when I went to Stanford, because everything had been nothing, up until then, they hadn't moved fast enough and my cancer had grown. I had to have chemo before I could have surgery. So I had 8 bouts of chemo at Stanford. I had surgery on December 3rd, and I'm just back this last week. I was for 6 weeks in San Diego doing proton therapy at the Scripps Proton Therapy Center, which Dr. Nezami suggested that I have that in lieu of regular radiation, as we're talking about my left side, and radiation can damage your heart and your lungs. So I'm back from that, and I'm having some infusions, and we're going to do my lab again to make sure all my numbers are good. And I tell everybody and anybody about Dr. Nezami, and once in a while somebody listens. But I feel fine, and I made it through I have friends that have told me they never seen anybody come through chemo like I did. So I would have treatments before, the day before, and 2 days after. And for my surgery, I had treatments 3 days prior and 3 days after, and that included the weekends, which all these wonderful people at this office were willing to come in for my treatments. Well, I would say anybody that has any kind of a problem that they feel in their heart is a problem, like I did with my lump and nobody wanted to listen, that they maybe go to another doctor or come like here to Dr. Nezami's, where they can find out, And I know people who have rejected chemo and just gone straight, with him. And I see a lot of people in here with wonderful results, and people from everywhere. And you do have to hang in there, and you learn to be very patient. But it's good for us. So, yeah. Okay, I just want to add one more thing, and that is that lots of times I told friends and people I talked to that they probably thought I was crazy because this doesn't really work and what are they really giving to you. But like I would tell them, you know, whether or not someone is cured and lives or dies, no matter what, with these treatments, their journey will be much more pleasant. And that's the bottom line, no matter what.